Oh, we are live! How are we, lads? Come on, the footy! The footy's back! Guys, subscribe to the channel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! The Cowboys win it! Woo! Back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Friday Night Football Review for round 25 of the 2022 NRL season. The final Friday Night Football Review for this year, because next week we got the finals. So next week's finals will be qualifying final review and elimination final review. And we saw two games of football tonight. We saw the Bulldogs beat the Seagulls 21-20. Manly led 16-0 and let the game slip out of the bloody hands. Poor buggers. Poor old Pro Enzo Vids. And we saw a classic at the newly Sydney Football Stadium, Allianz Stadium. Roosters 26, Rabbitohs 16. What a cracking game that was. That first half was like watching Origin. It was unbelievable. Roosters obviously the better team on the night. They outclassed the Rabbitohs. I'm joined by rugby league YouTuber Pro Enzo Vids. Pro Enzo, first things first, how you going, bro? And what a crazy Friday night it was.
No, I'm going pretty decent. You know, obviously, like, losing wasn't nice, but, you know, it just doesn't come as a surprise for me anymore because we've been losing it, like, practically every week. But that was our game to win. And I'm sure we'll get into this game very soon between Dogs and Manly. But that was our game to win. But we blew it.
You just let it slip. You know,
that just sums up our
like,
season.
we will get into it, but I feel like when it started to rain heavy, Manly got worse. Like, when the rain come down, they were sloppy as, and the Bulldogs seemed to have got better when it rained. So maybe the conditions played a part in it. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the Friday Night Football Review for round 25 of the 2022 NRL season. We now have 3 finals games locked in place. Penrith versus Parramatta next week. Sharks will play the Cowboys, and the Roosters will play the Rabbitohs once again at Allianz Stadium. The days and the times are yet to be decided, but as an NRL fan, I am hoping and praying that Roosters Rabbitohs is Friday night, because honestly, don't put that game on an afternoon on a Sunday. Don't put it Saturday. Give us that game next Friday night, because the atmosphere looked phenomenal. The crowd looked fantastic. Obviously, we'll get more of a review from it from Sam Revel, CJ Moxley, Hainsey, and Entertain House. They were all at the ground tonight, so fantastic ground. And Josh Ford just entered the room.
Oh, lad. The new stadium, how good?
It's great.
Where's the Broncos?
Up my bum.
Hey, if they win tomorrow and the Raiders lose, Broncos will be playing Melbourne.
Big game.
The Broncos play Melbourne. You never know, bro.
Up the West Tigers. Come on, the Tigers.
13 plus?
Oh, 13 plus, mate. Jock Madden,
Jesus
man of the
Christ.
match.
Jesus
James
Christ.
Palm out for a hat trick.
What the fuck is that paying?
Well, who knows, bro? That's fuck.
Bro, if that happened, like, fuck me. You'd win. You'd be a rich cunt for a while.
Oh, for sure.
You'd fucking go down there and call your boss, say, I'm not coming in for 2 weeks.
I wouldn't blame that person, honestly.
Before we get into the review tonight, I want to say hello to the live chat. We've got 25 people watching the review as we speak. Fantastic to see. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, in the live chat, here he is.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, everyone needs to get on their hands and knees and bow down to the king. Lufo is in the live chat. He says Eagles will win the comp. We will defeat everybody. I am in control. Here, look, you know what? I'm going to put up on the screen. Look at this. I am in control. That is a classy comment from a classy man. Bow down to the king, everybody, in the live chat. The king has arrived. The impact is real. So hello to the king. Hello to SS Storm fan. Hello to Bosky. Hello to Nighthawk Gaming. Let's go Bulldogs. Shout out to Let's Go Bulldogs. A very good person to have a chat with on Twitter. The bloke's entertaining. I think he's got some good jokes as well. Shout out to Let's Go Bulldogs. Well done, by the way, on the Bulldogs win. Hello, Electrical Dust. Hello, Minty Rabido. Paddy G in the house. Good God almighty. Paddy G is here. Hello, Patrick. Hope you're well, my friend. Who else is here? We've got the chat's going off. The Roosters fans will probably rock up soon. They'll be here, I'm sure of it. But Pro Enzo Vids, let's get into the Friday Night Football review. And we're going to start off with Bulldogs 21 and Manly 20. Pro Enzo, if this game was anything but the last round, you probably would have thrown something and went, fuck, that hurt. But because it's the last game of the year, you can't finish any higher than, 11th? And you can't finish any lower than 11th. So the game was pretty meaningless. But your season's over now. 9 wins, 15 losses. What'd you make of this game, bro? And you just fucked it.
We definitely fucked it. We were up 16-0, and it was a game to win. Like, we should have won that game from a long way away. And I don't know what it was. Like, we had like all the energy at the start. Like, it looked like we were in control. We were, running over the Dogs. It just looked like it was our game to lose, really. But I don't know. Just when the rain sort of started, like you said, I think that sort of changed the game. We didn't handle that well. The conditions, and I think Dogs handled it a bit better, And look, unfortunately, we can't play for 80 minutes, and that just sums up our team. Really, we're not that, good for the full 80, and it's a real concern in my opinion, to be honest.
Frustrating, bro. And look, you guys started so well. I mean, obviously, we'll get to the tries in just a second. But we spoke about it a couple of times, bro. Des Hasler, has he lost the dressing shed, bro? Because this is just pain after pain, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. And I think there's a good chance he might be sacked in the off-season. I know you said that as well, and I agree. I think that there's a good chance he may not see the off-season. And, look, I can't blame the people that do want to sack him, for that.
Yeah, fuck. It's just... Yeah, fuck me. Oh, man. Do you think the Bulldogs are going to improve next year? Obviously, they are getting a few players next year. They're getting... Reid Marnie, Viliame Kikau, they're getting Ryan Sutton. They could be potentially getting Ben Hunt or maybe Jackson Hastings, depending on what happens. Do you see the Bulldogs improving next year, bro? Because this season, they lost their coach and they got an interim coach and they had a record of 7 wins and 17 losses. Do you think the Bulldogs are going to improve next year or what?
Oh, yeah, they should. I think it was Serrato being there. I think he will get the best out of that team. Just needs to keep the same sort of structure that, Mick Potter's built around that club. It's play with confidence and play with, moving the ball around and all that. So I think if Serrato can do what Potter did for that Bulldogs team, and obviously guys like Burden, Addo Carr, have really all the key players and that, if they all continue to stay fit, Thompson as well, then, they'll definitely be a threat to the 8 next year for sure.
You know what? I'm going to make a bold call. Oh, wow. Obviously, my predictions next year won't come out until late February, early March. But based on the improvement of the Bulldogs and with the players that they're going to gain next season with Kikau and Marnie and Ryan Sutton and potentially getting a better fullback and maybe a better halfback, I believe the Bulldogs will play finals next year if they get a good halfback. No knock on Kyle Flanagan. A good young player, but consistently, week in, week out, 25 rounds in NRL season, I don't think he has what it takes to lead a team to the top 8. And I think we've seen that over the last couple of years. So I think the Bulldogs can play finals next year, and I reckon they will.
It's a good chance, yeah. I think if Burton can have the right sort of half around him, I agree. I don't think Flanagan's that dominant number 7 that a good team needs. So if they get Hastings or a Ben Hunt, that's going to improve him so much.
I just see the young players, the development, the guys like Kiraz, Aaron Schoff. I see the improvement. Max King has really come of age this year. He's fantastic. They've got some really good young players coming through there. Patolo off the bench as well. So And, obviously they're getting back Luke Thompson and some experienced guys out like Josh Jackson as well. I think the Dogs can make the 8 next year. I really do. But, mate, let's get into this game. Manly, your boys started well. Dylan Walker and Tafel Sipley through the middle early on there, and DCE scoring the first try of the game. What a try that was.
Yeah, it was like one of the best plays we've probably done in the last couple of weeks, actually. Like, I haven't seen us really set up for a try like that in ages. But, yeah, that was a good try. It was good by Walker. That inside ball to Sipley, and Sipley made like the line break, and then Sipley back to Walker with a flick pass to DCE. It was a good try under the 6 there, so good start.
Really good start there for the Seagulls. They go out to a 6-0 lead early on, and Manly once again a beautiful pass out there on the wing to Christian Tupulotu. He was due for a try. He had a good game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think he made some tough runs out there and seemed to do good in defence. So it was good to see Christian get a try there, and it was good hit back to make it 10-0.
Manly 10-0. Great start, mate, after 10 minutes or so. And in his final game for the Seagulls before he leaves at the end of the year, going to rumours of Martin Tapau going to the Rabbitohs or maybe going to the Eels. Martin Tapau crashes over. Pretty soft try, but good to see him in his last game score a try.
Yeah, no, for sure. And he's been always very good for Manly. I think for the last couple of years he's been at the club, so it was good to send out Marty with a try there.
Would you consider him a club legend? He's been there for a while.
I think a good clubman, like a good servant to the side, I would say. But as a legend, maybe not yet.
Maybe not quite. It's got to be pretty close to being a legend. He's been there for how long? Yes. I can't even remember what year he went there. It's been a while. He's been there for a while now. So Martin Tapau, like you said, a very good servant to the Manly Seagulls. Very good on him. Manly 16-0, mate. And then the Bulldogs, I needed some points, bro. Braden Burns, it was on the back of an offload from Fatala Mariner, which went from Flanagan to Burns, and Burns went over and scored a pretty good try.
Yeah, it was a good try, but a little bit soft by our defence out there as well. We should have definitely stopped that one. But, yeah, 100%. Dogs hit back through Burns. 16
points to 6 in favour of Manly. And before half-time here, now, I think this was a game changer, bro. 37th minute, Zach Docker-Clay off the bench from dummy half. Pretty soft try there.
Yeah, I don't know where our goal line defence was thinking there, but yeah, that was awful. That was really bad.
It was like Manly scored a soft try through Martin Tapau. Bulldogs get a soft try back through Docker-Clay. So crazy how that happens. Half time, Manly 16-12. At half time, were you nervous a little bit or what?
I was just a bit like, we got to hang on. I was like, yeah, unfortunately, I can see another choke coming, but at the same time, I was like, if we can hang on and score another try, then we should be okay. But yeah, choked.
Yeah, we got to the second half. It was Manly both teams were a bit sloppy to start the second half, and then there was an intercept, and Aaron Schoff gets the intercept. We had Addo-Carr with him. Schoff went all the way and scored. I saw Koala try to knock over Addo-Carr for reasons I don't know. Schoff scores off an intercept. I think it was Kieran Thorne that threw the pass. What was he thinking?
Oh, that's unfortunate for Foz. I mean, he would have been like one of the last people I expected to throw an intercept as well. So that was disappointing. So, and I think when Koala was trying to chase Schoff, I think Addo-Carr was purposely trying to like dodge him out of the way. That's how I saw it. But either way, Schoff was a bit too quick, I think.
I watched that closely because I knew you were going to mention that, bro. Because I know I was on Twitter. A lot of people were talking about that. I've watched the replay back 4 times now, and Koala actually runs towards Addo-Carr. So take it how you will. But in all seriousness, was he going to stop Schoff that close to the try line? Probably not. But if he did, they were shot either way. So 16-all, mate. Burton missed a conversion just. Back and forth for a while, and then there was a nice little try there to Haumole Olakau'atu, who's been probably one of your best players this year. What a try, Olakau'atu. I mean, he was lucky to ground it, but a good try from Olakau'atu.
Yeah, look, I actually thought he knocked on it first because I thought they went too fast as giving it a try because it looked like he bounced it. But
I was worried too.
Looking at it closely, yeah, he grounded it, and it was a good try by Haumole. He was good tonight, actually.
He did have a good game. Cherubins missed a conversion. Probably should have kicked that one, but I guess with Garrick not there, the goal kicking is always going to hurt a little bit. Manly in front, 20-16. And then with 5 minutes to go, Kyle Flanagan put up a kick. I think it was knocked on by Manly, and then I think it was picked up. And then Kyle Flanagan went over and scored in the corner. That was, I mean, it was a lucky try, but Manly should have They should have took that. I think it was Weeks that dropped it. He should have caught that.
Yeah, unfortunate for Weeks. He had a good game actually, but just that rookie error, I suppose, that's just
He
going to
tried
hurt
hard,
us.
didn't he? I thought he was good too.
Yeah,
he
he
was
was. He was, but that Flanagan try was, that hurt us, I reckon.
Yeah, Flanagan goes over. Burton misses the kick, so it's 20-20 and 20 points all with about 4 to go. Now, bro, personally, I was watching it and I'm going, well, when it comes to tight games, scores level, Cherry Evans doesn't miss field goals. Manly didn't even get a chance because I think Manly knocked it on. Matt Burton takes a shot at field goal, nails it. Bulldogs 21-20 with 2 to go. That must have really hurt you, bro. Matt Burton kicking that field goal.
Yeah, with like 50 or something seconds to go. I knew when he got it, it was all over. And just another choke was not what I needed, so it's hurt that one.
Manly goes short kickoff. Bulldogs get the ball back, and then I'm like, well, Manly might get 1 or 2 cracks at it. They might get 1 or 2 plays. They give away a fucking 6 again. Dylan Walker, bloody, just wasn't their night, bro. And the Bulldogs end up winning the game, 21-20. The game that got away, I think, is the best way to describe it, bro. The game that got away. How frustrating.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know. I think the team just pretty much needs to have a full preseason where it's a lot more things going into it, like a tougher sort of preseason. Hopefully that just sort of commits the boys a bit more because we need some changes. You know, we need some changes around the club, and I think that's the only way to do that is look at Des and look at the people that we have at the club, I reckon.
Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. I'm just trying to find out on Twitter if they're going to announce what time and day Roosters South will be next week. If anyone can find out, let me know, because I'm looking on Twitter right now and there's nothing coming up about it. Maybe there'll be a leak somewhere with the draw, but I'm hoping that they put that Roosters Rabbitohs game on for Friday night. I really do, but we'll find out soon enough. All right, mate. Top 3 on ground from the Bulldogs Manly game. It was pretty entertaining considering both teams had nothing to play for but pride.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And number 3, I'm going to go Ko Weeks. I thought Ko Weeks was good for us at fullback. Looked really good at his feet, and unlucky not to score a try 1.2. Number 2, I'm going to give it to Aaron Shop. I thought Shop was actually all right for the Dogs in terms of his running in that. And my man in the match has to go to Burden. He pretty much won the Dogs the game in the end.
Yeah, I'm with you. So I'm pretty similar with you, mate. I'm going number 3, Ko Weeks. He looked good at fullback, I reckon. I really liked him at fullback. So here's my number 3. Number 2, I'm going to go with Raymond Fatala-Mariner. I thought he was very good in the back row. Also want to give a rap to Max King. Thought he was also very good for the Bulldogs. But my man in the match as well, Matty Burton, bro. Fantastic performance. Kicking game was great. It would have been nice if he ran the ball a bit more tonight, Matty Burton, but I just thought his kicking game was fantastic, and defensively he held his own, and I thought Matt Burton was probably the best player on the field as well, mate. And also, a quick mention to Kyle Flanagan. He had a good game. He had a try assist. He had a try. Thought he also played quite well, Flanagan, and if it wasn't for his bomb that led to his own try, they probably wouldn't have won. So,
yeah,
Kyle Flanagan also played well tonight, but a decent game of footy. And Bulldogs just getting over the Seagulls 21-20. Let's go to the main game. Everyone wants to talk about it tonight. Roosters, Rabbitohs, the new Sydney Football Stadium, Allianz Stadium, the brand new ground, sellout of 42,000 people there. We had a couple of good friends there, and CJ Moxley, Sam Revel was there, Entertain Us was there. I think Hainsey was also there. So there was a few YouTubers there tonight. Mate, honestly, the ground on the outside looked excellent, but the inside was unbelievable looking at that. What a phenomenal ground that is, and I could be at that game next week.
Yeah, it looks beautiful, and I might be there as well. Like, obviously, we'll organise it later, but Allianz looks like a really good ground, and I think it looks better than what the old Allianz looked like. That's just me, and I think many people would agree on that. So yeah, good to see it in action tonight.
Looks like a fucking beautiful stadium, bro. I really want to go there. And look, if the Sharks beat the Knights, I will be in Sydney next week. That's confirmed. So
awesome.
Hopefully, go to Sharkies on Sunday against Newcastle. But what a phenomenal ground, bro. It looked fantastic. It's just the game itself, bro. Let's get into the game. The first 10 minutes of this game had State of Origin 3 written all over it, bro. It was tense. It was fucking fierce rivalry. It was unbelievable the first 10 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah, look, just the intense and just everything, the tackles, the way that the ball was ran by the players was awesome. And like, I know this isn't good, but for Cameron Murray, that was just like, what happened in game 3 to him, when he got knocked out like that. So I hope Murray's all right, and I don't know if he'll play next week, but
Oh, mate.
concussion protocols. Well, it didn't look good when he went
Well,
off.
let's talk about Cameron Murray, bro. Now he got knocked out tonight in the first 2 minutes or first minute.
Yeah.
He was concussed. He got taken off. He was I think it was a category 1. Failed HIA. Did not come back, and he had the same thing in game 2 or game 3 it was. When he went off the field, I knew South were fucked. I'm going, well, they're going to miss that ball playing, that lock. Havili tried hard, but he isn't Cam Murray, bro. And
No.
South were in that game, and then I just feel like the longer the game went on, the harder it got for South. I really miss Cam Murray, and I'd be surprised if he played next week because of the concussion protocols and the rules. From what I understand, he'd have to go to a doctor and get a clearance. I would be shocked if he plays next week.
Yeah, just especially under the new rules as well. The whole the way they treat the concussion protocols. Yeah, he might have a week off.
Big loss because it's a sudden death final against the Roosters, and they missed Murray so much. They really missed him. Like having Cam Murray on the field is like having an extra halfback. It's just so valuable to the Bunnies, and it was a massive blow. But let's get into the game, mate. The first try of the game, a beautiful short ball to Angus Crichton, who went over and scored the first try of the game. The Angus Crichton Cup, you could call it if you wanted to. What about that? Crichton scores the first try at the new Sydney Football Stadium. How good was that?
Yeah, he made history, and it was a good start by the Roosters. And I don't know what South's doing now. I don't know why they rushed up so early there, because that let him get space and get through the line and score. So, but yeah, no, good start by Crichton and the Roosters.
Roosters, great start, mate. 6-0 after 6 minutes. Good start for the Chooks. And then Latrell Mitchell went for a goal line dropout. He went for a short dropout. Didn't go the bloody 10 metres. So Sam Walker went, oh, well, I'll take the 2 points here. And the Roosters are up 8-0. The short dropout, I like it, but it's so risky.
You got to time it at the right time, because I think if you get it wrong, it's just so costly in the end.
You don't want to be doing it too early in the game as well. And I think that was a big issue. Roosters 8-0 after 18 minutes. And then Angus Crichton made a break for the middle once again. And on the inside, the James Tedesco. Tedesco, it makes sense for him to score at the new Allianz Stadium. He's the best player in the world right now. He's untouchable right now.
The Roosters captain, one of the best fullbacks in the game, and one of the most informed players in the comp as well. Yeah, it makes sense for him to score at Allianz, and he had a great game tonight. So good on Tedesco.
Fucking unbelievable. That was one of the best games he's played all year. He was unbelievable tonight. Roosters 14-0 after 20 minutes. And I'm going, fuck me. South don't score next. They're going to get blown out by 40 the way it's going. And then South did go through. Latrell Mitchell put a grubber kick in there. And the backup hooker who came in with Damien Cook, Peter Mamazoulis, got to the ball and scored that try. That was a very important try.
Yeah, it was important, but very lucky as well, because I thought they could have gone out just before he put it down. But yeah, no, good on Mamazoulis there.
Roosters 14-6. Rabbitohs needed to hit back, and they did. And then Sam Walker, mate, put a grubber kick in for himself and scored. Individual brilliance, and we've seen Sam Walker do this a number of times throughout his short NRL career so far. Sam Walker is a brilliant little halfback, and he sees the game so well. That was individual brilliance. Sam Walker just gets better and better.
Oh, for sure, and I'm really enjoying his game this year, because I think he's been actually really good for the Roosters in terms of, his form, and that was a good try, so great for the Roosters there.
Sam Walker is a quality halfback, and I'm telling you, the bloke could be anything.
Big future.
I know we say that about a lot of players, but just his development and how quick it's come. Sam Walker is already a superstar. That bloke's special, man. Roosters 20 points to 6, and then we get to half-time, mate. Roosters 20-6. At half-time, I thought South was still in the game. 14-point margin wasn't that bad, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't that bad, because I think South still had time to sort of get back in the game and sort of fight back to potentially, make a comeback there. But, Roosters, for me, look like they're in red hot form and they'll just fly at the moment there.
100%. We'll get to the second half in just a second. I want to say hello to Jason Rader. Thank you for the $5 super chat. He didn't write a message. I think he tried to, but it didn't work for him. But Jason Rader, well done to the Roosters. Thank you for the $5 super chat, mate. I really appreciate it. It means a lot, my friend. Thank you. Second half begins, mate, and Egan Butcher goes over. Pretty soft try.
That was very soft, yeah. I mean, South should have done a lot better to stop that one, but Egan Butcher, yeah, that hurt them.
Egan Butcher's a good player. Roosters 26-6. And I thought to myself, fuck, Souths are going to be careful here because the Roosters, if they keep going, they can score points quick at will. We know that. We've seen it all year, especially the back end of the year after Origin. And then we get to the 50th minute, mate, and Taane Milne in the corner. One of the best corner tries I think anyone has seen this year. That was incredible.
That was freakish, yeah. I couldn't believe it because I thought that maybe he would have went out before he put it down. But, yeah, no, we'll go on Taane Milne. He actually had a good game for South, so I thought the win there.
Roosters lead 26-12. I need to go back to the live chat for a moment. Jason Reader says, up the mighty Roosters with a $5 super chat. Jason Reader, thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. Also, super chat from Julian. Sup, Nick? Would you say after winning 8 straight, can the Roosters win the comp despite being out of the top 4? Because I think they can. Well, they got one final at Allianz, and the others are going to be against either Sharks or Cowboys. And then if they get past either of them, they'd have to play Penrith or Parramatta. So I'm going to say they won't win the comp, but they are the dark horse of the competition, in my opinion. They are dangerous.
I agree.
It's just so hard to win the comp from outside the top 4, but you never know. But Taane Milne in the corner, bro, one of the best tries of the year. That was incredible.
Oh, yeah, 100%. That was great.
Don't know how he did that, man. That was fucking freakish. And then, as the game went on, Joseph Manu, injury.
Wow, big blow.
This is big. I don't know anything about it. I know it's not looking good for Joseph Manu, but I believe it's a calf. What do you reckon, bro? Do you think he'll play next week? Because, it's such a fucking dodgy injury to have.
Yeah, well, when he was holding his knee, I was like, oh, no, this could be like a medial or whatever. It could be around his knee, like a serious knee injury. But I think one of the good things was that he was actually walking it off when he went off the field. So maybe that's a good thing. He might be okay for next week, but he is definitely not the best chance of playing, I reckon.
A few people are saying that it's a knee. Some are saying it's a calf. I guess we won't know until he gets a scan and whatever, but massive, massive blow if he's not there next week. I think Oliver Gildart will play centre, which is a good replacement. Oliver Gildart's a quality player, but he's not Joseph Manu. So, big blow. Big blow for Roosters and Manu. So if he's gone, look out. Roosters could be in trouble. All right, game continues. It's pretty much back and forth still, 26-12. Latrell Mitchell goes to the sin bin for a professional foul. I think it was the right call. Like, if he didn't put his hand in the play of the ball, Oliver Gildart scores. So,
yeah,
probably the right call, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think, it's a professional foul way. Like, that just stops the momentum of the play pretty much. So, yeah, sin bin was fair enough.
And the Rabbitohs got a try back there, mate, in the 71st minute for Taane Milne. He goes in for a double. Bugger me. He had a good game tonight, Taane Milne.
Yeah, it was. And even the lead up to that try as well, when Cody Walker ran half the field as well, and then they shift the ball out to the right-hand side. Gilda got caught out to the left-hand side. Was on his edge there, and Milne, good try. Yeah,
Milne's a good player. He does a job. I mean, he's not like a top 5, top 10 winger in the game or anything like that, but he comes in, does a job, and he goes hard. So Taane Milne, a very, very reliable winger, very good player to have in your top 30. 26-16 Roosters. Rabbitohs nearly got some points. Nat Butcher got binned for a professional foul, and Rabbitohs couldn't score at the end, and that was the ball game, mate. And the Rabbitohs win. I mean, the Roosters win. Sorry, Sydney Roosters beat the Rabbitohs 26 points to 16 at the new Allianz Stadium. The Roosters, well, they will play the Rabbitohs again next week at Allianz Stadium, and it's come at a cost now with Joseph Manu being injured, hasn't it, Lorenzo?
Oh yeah, and like that, losing his quality as a centre and losing just him in general is going to really hurt the Roosters side next week. So interesting to see who they replace Manu with. But either way, it's going to hurt their side so much. And face the Ups in the rematch, big game.
Just confirmed on Twitter from a reliable source, the crowd tonight at the Allianz Stadium was 41,906. So
wow, that's good.
It was about 85 tickets away from sold out, just about. So it's pretty much sold out.
That's fantastic then. Great to see.
And also on the Joseph Manu injury, they don't believe it's a tear, but
That's
they're
good.
saying it's potential 2 weeks, which means he probably plays next week, but he's half fit.
Yeah, well, it just depends if they want to risk him really, because you don't want to cause any more damage to like the leg the dodgy leg he has.
It's looking like a 2-week injury. Would you risk him in an elimination final? You probably would.
Yeah,
but
I'd say so.
How much further would he be able to go if he played next week? That's the real question.
Comes at a cost if he does an extra injury as well.
Well, the Roosters are probably thinking, I hope we play on Sunday, because if the Roosters play Sunday, it gives Manu more time to get fit. But knowing the NRL, they'll probably schedule this game next Friday night or Saturday. So he's not going to be 100% if he plays next week, but he'll definitely be in the squad, I'm telling you.
No, you have to be considered at least.
Yeah. All right. Just want to go back to the live chat for a quick moment. Mr. Lachlan. Oh, Pro Enzo, what heartbreak, bro. Here's $2. Enjoy. Well,
cheers,
Mr. Lachlan, thank you very much.
Well, I'll take that. That just makes my night a little bit better, so thank you.
Can't argue with $2. $2 is $2. You know, you can buy a can of Coke with that.
It's something at least.
Better than fucking nothing. All right, thank you, Mr. Lachlan. All right, Lorenzo, this was a wild game of football. We had everything. It was crazy. It definitely exceeded expectation. Who would your top 3 players on ground be from this contest between the Roosters and the Rabbitohs?
It was very tough to actually pick a top 3, but this is what I'm going to go with. Number 3, I'm going to go with Taane Milne. I thought Milne was really good for South tonight in a losing team, and him scoring those 2 tries were obviously good ones as well. So I've got Taane Milne for number 3. Number 2, got Sam Walker. I think Sam Walker controlled the game really well, just the way he played, and just, you know, he had a really good game, and you know, a big rivalry game. So him at number 2.
100%.
Then my man of the match goes to James Tedesco. The forever reliable Tedesco. I think he was fantastic in the Roosters win, and has been my man of the match.
I'm going to go number 3. I'm going to go with Sam Walker. Thought Sam Walker had a great game at halfback. He controlled the game very well. Number 2, Angus Crichton, bro. He was fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
That was his best game of the year, I thought. Angus Crichton was excellent tonight. And man of the match, well, James Tedesco scored a try, was involved in everything, and he ran for 269 meters.
Oh, that's incredible then. Fantastic.
Freakish. All right, Pro Enzo Vids, that's going to wrap up the final Friday night football review for the year, mate, because next week's finals. But, mate, thanks for being a part of the Friday night football review all year. And, well, you've been here most of the Friday night, so thank you, Pro Enzo Vids.
Yeah, no worries, bro. And it's been enjoyable coming on the Friday Night Football Review and doing these reviews. It's been great to come on and do it for pretty much the whole year. So, yeah, thank you, and bring on next week, finals.
No worries, mate. Well, thank you. And look, you know, if the Sharks beat Newcastle Sunday, I'll be in Sydney, so I'll probably see you next week during the finals. Probably, hopefully at Sharks Cowboys if the Sharks win. So, should be fantastic. But, mate, everyone, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, Pro Enzo Vids, make sure you go and give him a subscribe. Go check out his channel. It's a quality channel. Go check it out. Subscribe to me. We're about 48 away from 2K, so subscribe to my channel if you're new around here as well. But anyway, we're getting out of here. This is the end of the Friday night football review for tonight. Bulldogs 21, Manly 20, and Roosters 26, Rabbitohs 16. Hope you all have a great night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Saturday night football review. Until then, enjoy your night. See you later.